Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, October 27th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. So, again, before we get to what's going on now and what happened today, I had no video this morning. I had a prior appointment. I can't do one tomorrow morning either, unfortunately. I apologize. I will be doing tomorrow night, though, a recap of all of these charts, which should be interesting by tomorrow's close. I did tell the room, and I put out on Twitter that if we open inside of yesterday's range, there's a good chance we're going to get major chop. And we did for the most part. We did take out yesterday's low, which put us into balance. We did attempt to make new lows. Well, we did make new lows in F, G, J, K, L, and then finally M late in the day, but didn't really get much, right? We're in a 3-day balance. Here it is. There's your 3-day balance. Now, right? Now we're coming out. Tomorrow, if we take out Tuesday's low, then the daily goes down. For now, it's still in balance. This is just overnight. Amazon earnings, obviously not good. I've been saying if the 5 big earnings weren't that bad one way or the other, or the Fed and the midterm election would be the driver of whether we've put in our lows for the year, whether we break that trend of lower lows and lower highs. But so far, 4 big tech earnings have failed. Now, Google and Microsoft failed, but the market recovered Monday. Faceplant failed last night. The market recovered. Now, I don't know if the market's going to recover from Amazon, and again, we'll see what happens at Apple at 4:30. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this comes out, because the earnings are having much more of an effect on the market than I thought they would prior to the Fed and the midterm election. So this could get interesting. I had a good day today. I had a good day yesterday except for one trade. Had a good day today. Didn't do anything after H. I nailed the afternoon rally high. Too bad I didn't take anything out of it that I should have. But we did nail it, and a lot of people in the room did. So I'm very happy for that. So late in the day, we had a bunch of reversal bars in L and M, but we really didn't get any traction one way or the other. So again, there wasn't much that happened below the day's low until obviously after the close and Amazon came out. I took a short in A period the first time when we got to the simple moving average 144, which worked out nice. Then I took a short in B when we had lower overlap and a lower value at the time and below the opening. Then in B period when we got above the opening. So that short I took in B was right at the opening and right at the simple moving average 144. It paid me and then ripped right above the opening. So I got fortunate there. And then I took the long to pop A's high. So very good A and B period. I absolutely missed the short in E. I should have shorted E against the opening. See if they were going to start lower in POC, which they did. That was a good risk-reward trade. I did not take it. So I did take a short in F to take out the IB low. When we took out A's low, we took out both the overnight high, overnight low, and both sides of the IB. Interesting. Believe it or not, in H, I was looking for them to pop G's high. Didn't do it initially. Got stopped out for a small loss, and then didn't get back in when it ripped the hub above. So I told you, I can call the market great. Executing at times, still working on that. I'm only kidding. And then in H period, again, after it went up, I did take the short in H. I'm like, that's a great risk-reward short against the opening and value high at that time. And then, like I said, late in the afternoon, it was a lot of chop in here, so I didn't do anything. Volume was weak, but now with the after hours, it's going to probably start cranking. We're at 78 million right now, so we'll see how that ends up panning out. As far as destinations, for the upside in SPY, we have H's high 382.77 afternoon rally high, and then today's high 385. For the downside, we have today's low of 379.33. Then we have 378.71 daily low, 376.61 afternoon pullback low from the 24th, and 373.11 daily low. In ES, upside 48.25 is the afternoon rally high, 70.75 is the daily high. For the downside, 13.50 is the low, 07 is the next low, 06 was 18 wide from October 25th on the overnight, 87 and a quarter afternoon pullback low from the 24th. 51.75 is a daily low. And then, just quickly on the charts, again, I really appreciate all of you, ladies and gentlemen, liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. We do a good job in here calling the market and seeing it well and keeping everybody on track. So here's the daily. All we are is in a 3-day balance right now, okay? Tuesday's low is 378.67. Right now in after hours, we're trading at 376 and change. But that doesn't mean anything to me. Tomorrow morning will be the driver. If we open below these 3 days lows, the daily is dead and down. Plain and simple, okay? Then we'll see what happens. Now the weekly would still be balanced. It's still, I'm sorry, I apologize. I called the weekly up, and I'm still going to keep it up. Some people might have used this weekly high as their balance. If they did, then they're still in balance, and that's fine. I won't come back into balance until we take out this week's low, whatever it might be. So we'll see how that transpires tomorrow. We failed now 2 days in a row at the 50-day moving average. Is that it for the bulls? Of course not. We don't know yet. Is it something to be concerned about? Well, let's see tomorrow if we even get back to it after Amazon, and we'll see what happens with Apple. So we'll see what happens at that level. And again, is this a new lower high? Remains to be seen. I really believe by November 9th, the day after the midterms, between the earnings, Fed, and that all being over, we will know if this lower highs stay intact, or we start taking them out and the lows are in, or we can't get above them and we make new yearly lows. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening. We won't speak prior to the opening tomorrow. We'll recap the whole week tomorrow night.